Hey everyone, okay, so today I'm going to be talking you through how to match your foundation. There's lots of different ways, so let's make a start. First one, obvious one, which is swiping from jawline to neck. This works great, providing that your neck and your face match, which oftentimes they don't because the neck can be lighter. So if your neck is lighter and you're going to do it this way, then match it to the color of your face and use a bronzer to bring up the neck color so that the two match. It's easier. You really don't want to try and lighten the face because it can be problematic. It can make you look ill or ghastly or ashy depending on your skin tone. So it's not the best idea. The next way to test it is to test a stripe on your forehead. This works best for women with really good medium skin tones or moving on to the tanner spectrum, because oftentimes the face gets a lot of light with the sun, and especially with medium to tanner skin tones, this is the area that tends to bronze up the most. So testing it on your forehead is a great option. Again, if your neck is lighter, then you need to bring a bronzer down, or your foundation, but bronzer really, to balance the two out, because your face and body should know each other. They shouldn't be this floating entity, which is very important. The next step, if you're going to expose this part of your chest, and a lot of time with women's clothing, this part is always sort of on show. If that's the case, then you want to match your face to your chest. And this is the easiest way. Just put a couple of stripes of foundation there, find the one that matches best, then apply that shade to your face. And then you can warm up the neck with a bronzer. Because generally speaking, if you were to do this and put your chin to your shoulder, then your forehead, your chin, and your shoulder should all be the same color. But this way is the most reliable way if you're going to be exposing this part, which is almost certainly going to be darker than your face. So apply that foundation to your face, apply some bronzer to your neck so that the whole thing balances out. Now, women of color. There are oftentimes with women of color, there can be something which is called facial masking, which is where there is more than one color going on at any given time on the face, which also is what makes it look quite beautiful. The way to go about this, first of all, women of color tend to do better foundation striping across the cheek, not the jawline or the neck, so across the cheek. The other way to go about it is to accept the fact that there may be more than one color going on and to use two shades of foundation. One that matches the slightly deeper shade on the face, and one which tends to be the interior, which is the brighter shade. And notice that I said the word brighter, not lighter. You want to, with ebony skin tones, you want to bring out the brightness of the skin because it's such a glorious skin tone that you want to bring life and brightness to that face. Using a pressed powder or a loose powder that's like a burnt orange or something like that, blusher wise, Taj Mahal by NARS is the most exquisite blusher on deep skin tones. On everyone else, it looks horrific because it's like this bronzy, it's like this burnt orange with a bit of gold in. But on women of color, it is gorgeous. So when you're dealing with foundation shades, again, if you've got this two-tone look going on your face, don't worry about it. You may need two shades of foundation, one that matches the deepest shade and one that's going to bring out the brightness of your face, and then match it with a gorgeous loose or pressed powder that has a burnt orange undertone to it. And that's the ways of testing. So to recap, jaw to neck, across the forehead, women of color, 3 stripes across the face, and or my favorite, matching the chest if this area is going to be exposed. Depending on your clothing, you may need to buy more than one foundation. It's better to be honest about the situation rather than just say, yeah, you need one and that's it. And again, to just further emphasize the point, if you are erring between a lighter or a darker shade, always go slightly darker, because lightening the skin can cause a lot of problems and can make you look genuinely quite unwell when you're not. So there you go, that's my tips. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Comments down there and links for best foundations. See you soon, bye bye.